Yeah, this is a tricky question because I think he would almost have you believe that it would mean nothing. That my goal is to win a Super Bowl. I don't care about winning wild card rounds, divisional rounds. All it would mean is run to the next round. And he goes into that robot mode. I don't care if it's against the Bengals. I don't care if it's against the Chiefs. I don't care if it's against the Houston Texans. I just want to win the whole damn Super Bowl. This guy already has his speech planned. He has for years. If they win the Super Bowl, he won't disclose what he's going to say, but he has the whole speech planned. He says, I've had it for a long time. He has a special bottle of bourbon in his bar at home that he's saving for after they win the Super Bowl. There's no bourbon or speech for the divisional round, for wild card round. He is a cyborg about that stuff. However, I do think when I started talking to him at the beginning of the season, I had this icebreaker where I set the table with him. I'm like, so instead of just trying to find out what are the topics you don't like, tell me what topics we should just avoid. Let's just get it over. Get it on the table right now. He's like, oh, I don't have too many bugaboos. And I'm like, oh, come on, you got to have something. He goes, well, the overtime thing and the Chiefs. Yeah, I think we're good on that. I think that's a thing.
Was that just fresh, though, when you asked him, or is that like...
No, it was 9 months later. This is in September. And so I do think in the back of his mind, and he doesn't want to talk about it, I think there is a vendetta that needs to be settled with Kansas City.
Ooh, you got me fired up.
I really do. And that's maybe a next week conversation, maybe. I think this would be a means to get to that, though. I think he is... Super Bowl. I don't care who we have to go through. I think he does a little bit. And I think he's had to hear about it for years, that the Chiefs always beat him, and Mahomes always beat him, and coin toss and overtime. I think he wants that one. I don't think he's going to say it out loud because he's going to give us all what we want. I think beating the Bengals this week, all it would mean to him was a ticket to place the Chiefs in their destiny, if the Chiefs win, and beat them. We'll get to that next week, but I think that's what it means to him. I really do.
Chiefs, Bills. In Atlanta.
Just like we all thought.
That's what we all drew it up.
We'll see. Maybe it'll be Jacksonville versus Cincinnati.
It very well could.
You know?
It very well could. I don't want to go down this road of what if they don't win. But what if they don't win? This season has been such an amazing, wild ride for the Buffalo Bills, and we have documented what this team has been through. Starting with, this summer with some health issues for one of the owners, going right through the passing of Dawson Knox's brother, a sudden passing, going through the various weather events, then going through the Damar Hamlin situation. Could it all be over Sunday, 6 o'clock? Could it all be done? And then you look at Josh, and you're like, if it ends right here, you look at Josh's career, and it's been on this meteoric rise. Are we hitting this plateau where it's like, okay, going up. This year, what was that year? You go to the AFC Championship game 2 years ago, you lose, but you play valiantly. Last year, play incredible, losing the AFC Divisional round. Losing the AFC Divisional round again this year. Now you're getting into year 5, 6, 7 of your career, and yet you don't have that Super Bowl berth yet. This feels like a Bills Super Bowl season. If they don't make it to the AFC Championship game, guys, I looked it up. There are only 3 Hall of Famers in Canton who played quarterback who never played in a Super Bowl. Warren Moon, Dan Fouts, Sonny Jurgensen. Those are great quarterbacks. They've got the jackets. They're just the same as the Bradshaws, the Mannings, the Aikmans, all those guys. And yet, I'd like to think Josh Allen is going to be considered in that latter category as opposed to hey, remember Warren Moon? He threw for a lot of yards.
Great
and
player.
Dan Fouts, they lit it up. Yeah. Josh Allen needs this one. He needs the next one. And gosh, Josh Allen needs to get to that Super Bowl for his legacy to be on the same tier as some other guy. He's so young. He'll get there, we think. But has there ever been a better Bills season, story, and team than this one?
There's no guarantee he'll get there.
He might not.
There's too many good quarterbacks.
There's a loaded AFC. Look, Herbert's coming, Lawrence is coming. They're all coming.
Yeah, I saw a stat that he's one of the older quarterbacks left in the playoffs, and he's 26.
I know.
There's guys who are young, and they're not going anywhere.
I just think there is a way that we walk in Monday morning, and this Bill season's done, and it's like, all right, on to Bengals, Chiefs. Here we go, rematch. And it's like, gosh, that's where it ended. I don't know. I feel more of what if he doesn't win than what if he does win. And that's scary.
I hear you.
It goes down you don't want to go there, because you love Josh and you love this Bills story, but it's very possible.
Yeah, all right, let's get away from the breaking tables aspect of it and let's go back to the positive stuff. But I feel like when Josh Allen and this team, like, I like your angle about how it's checking a box because it's on to the next one.
Don't care.
I feel like Josh Allen has already been a man on a mission. You brought up the overtime game, the 13 seconds. Look, I don't believe anybody when they say we put that behind us. That's not something you ever get over, all right? I know there's losses back in my career that I will never get over. 2008, losing to the Eagles. You don't get over that stuff. It stays with you. That's been motivational. But this win for Josh Allen, I think it would mean so much more than just any other, hey, next playoff game, it's on to that championship game, because of what this team has been through. What they went through the last time they played the Bengals on Monday Night Football with Damar Hamlin. It's bigger than Josh, but I think for him, I think he wants to win this game. For the Bills fans, for everybody, for his teammates, yeah, that's great. I think this is about Damar, and I think the fact that it's against the Bengals, this is going to be an unbelievable display of emotion for all this. I love the fact that Josh has already thought about the Super Bowl aspect of it, because when you have a guy that's got a mission, got a vision, and he's basically told people about that, now all of a sudden, guess what? People are going to hold him accountable to that. Hey, that's your goal. You've professed it, you've confessed it, now you've got to go out and seize it. So, I mean, I love the fact that they've got added motives right now to win this game and to go on and win the whole big thing. But I do think that he's looking at the fact that I played for the Buffalo Bills. He's tough as nails. Guess who else was tough as nails? Jim Kelly. Guess who never won a Super Bowl? Jim Kelly. He'd been to 4 championship games, right? The Bills have seen that. They've seen that movie. They've been there, done that. They want to win the whole damn thing, and I think Josh is the right guy to do that.
Yeah, when like a rope gets pulled too tight, starts to fray. I feel like the Bills are currently at risk of that happening to them. And then along comes Von Miller this week and puts that trophy down and is like, guys, this is what we're doing this for. We just heard it from Gabe Davis. Like, it's almost like they needed like a check back into like the direction and maybe they didn't, but maybe everyone around them. Like there was a lot that was pulling at this team, a lot of like distraction and coverage, and it wasn't just about the football anymore, rightfully so. The question is interesting because why isn't what would a win do for Josh Allen or Joe Burrow's legacy? Because a win for Joe Burrow's legacy on the road in Buffalo, I think would be an incredible feat as well. But the reason why I think we were led to this question is because Joe Burrow did it last year. It's like he has been in the Super Bowl. He lost, but he got past the Bills. He got
past the Chiefs.
He got past the Chiefs to make it to a Super Bowl. It's like, you're right. When you go to review, let's say the Bills win a Super Bowl, and like that story sounds mighty fine if you're like, wow, remember when they beat the Bengals on the way? Remember when they, not that, but it does feel different when they have to go on the road to Atlanta and do that. The legacy conversation, it's just fascinating that we draw there, and I think it has a lot to do with the expectation that surrounded this team coming into this season.
I think there's some, too, that, like, the Bills need it more than the Bengals. Bengals are a little younger, a little...
For the legacy.
What you're talking, for the legacy, sure. I think what you're talking about, all the stuff they've been through, I was wondering this week, we've kind of all been waiting, like, does it finally fall apart?
I think it might have last
collapse?
Week.
I know.
Dolphins, they didn't look great.
And they survived. And he was talking this week, Josh, about, like, I'm like, how do you hold it together? Aren't you guys exhausted? And he's just like, there's something about this time of year in Buffalo where, like, we haven't seen the sun for 2 months, and we have this thing we do at practice where sometimes the sun breaks through the clouds and we all start doing a sun dance together. We actually dance to the sun. And I think this team is special, and I think all that stuff has made them tighter than ever. I don't think there's going to be that we finally ran out of psychological gas. And I don't know. There's a lot of speculation that Damar Hamlin's going to to be in the stadium on the mic. I don't know, but it would not surprise me. It's going to be a big deal.
Yesterday, Jordan Poyer had a video coming out saying this. This might be my last time ever playing in front of the Buffalo fans. There's you said it. The Bengals, they're having an amazing season. They went to Super Bowl last year. It feels like this is a huge game for them, and it is. We're not dismissing that. For the Bills, this feels like it's everything. This season has been such a load, and it's like if it ends on Sunday, I think that's a real disappointment.
And what's heavy is to think that if they win this game, it's going to be equally as heavy next weekend. It's not like it lightens up at all on their path.
Oh my God, I know.
On their path to greatness.